Good afternoon. Welcome to Made by Janot. It's Anna here. It's Wednesday. It's time to use it or lose it. And it's also the 1st of January 2025. So, what better way to start the year than to use up the stuff you got? Right? I am going through my boxes. I have 3 or 4 little boxes with stuff that I just put away and thought I would finish it later, or that would make a lovely tag or a journal card or something. And they have, let's just say that it's a lot in them. A really much paper stuff in those boxes. So I have to go through them and get rid of some things. For instance, I just threw out like this pile of junk mail envelopes. I will never need that much junk mail envelopes, and they come in the mail every single week, so I do not have to save them. And so I pulled out a few things that we can play with today. And for instance, I have packaging. This is from a Christmas decoration, and it's a tag, as you can see. Some packaging that I think came from some stickers I purchased. This is glue papers. I have glued on them, that just folded them when they are too gluey. This is also glue paper, but this one I folded the other way. So this could be journal cards or tags or something, pockets. And I have a leftover book page that has some nice white space here. So I thought this could be made into something as well. And I have done these kind of things before. And to decorate, I have the usual. I have my Tim Holtz ephemera. I have labels. I have lots of stuff, laces and things. So this is what I'm going to work on today. And I think I am going to start by making it easy and do the tag. And I also think I will make this at the same time. And even though it has a nice backside, it's kind of glossy, so you can't write on that. So I'm going to start by backing both of these onto some tea-dyed paper. And where did I put that? I had it just here. That's missing. There it is. So, anyway. If you are new here, I'm going to explain what use it or lose it is all about. It is about using up the stuff you have or throw it out. It's about emptying those boxes, making the tags, not just putting it to the side, but actually doing the thing. And that's what I'm doing every week, every Wednesday, more or less. Sometimes it actually is Thursday, but mostly Wednesdays. This is glue paper. So, and I document it to encourage others to do the simple, easy, fun play with paper and just use the stuff instead of throwing it out, or instead of purchasing new stuff all the time. So that's what this is all about. And sometimes I am inspired by someone else. As you can see, because I did this all of 2024. This is not a new thing. And there is a long playlist with Use It or Lose It. And some Wednesday I was inspired by others. I saw something fun, people using up, for instance, envelopes or other things that I have in my stash and making it come to use instead of just hoarding it. And that's fun as well, using the stuff you have. And then I make a mass make when I do like that, similar stuff. And this is just a tool I use to flatten it out. This needs to be cleaned or exchanged, but I guess cleaning will do. There we go. Now I'm gonna use my new favorite, the Tonic Studio guillotine cutter to cut them out. And that wasn't very straight, was it? Let's delete that. And go. Now they have a nice blank, back sides, blank, that you can journal on. Perfect, and that is ready to be collaged on and made into a journal card. And this one is also soon ready to be collaged on and made into a tag. I'm going to use my scissors for the last pieces here. This will also have something on the front because it's very red. I will probably put some music paper on this, I think. Yeah, but we can use those bases. I'm just looking through my stuff here. Oh dear, crafted ash. Paper's flying everywhere. Sorry if there is a sudden scream. Here is some music paper. And I think I'm going to use some of it to cover this little tag. I'm just going to use a ruler to tear a piece off here. As you can see, this has been used as a wrapping paper. And I saved it because I am a junk journal creator and I am a hoarder officially. My kids say, "Mom, stop hoarding." They wonder what I'm going to do with all the books. And I'm just going to plop that on here. And I have a nice background. So once again, the glue paper, because I don't want to get too much glue on the cutting mat. So I hope you all had a great Christmas and a great New Year's. We have had a nice and quiet time, even though I'm not gonna bellyache about this too much, but I'm just gonna say that I wish yesterday, which was New Year's, would have been a bit more quiet than it was, for my dog's sake. Let's just stop at that. Anyway, we had a nice dinner. My eldest daughter was here. We had played some games. We watched, I believe it's called Dinner for One. It's a very old black and white short sketch that is always aired on TV on New Year's Eve here in Sweden. And it's so fun. Even ever since I was a kid, I have been watching this every single year, and I cannot stop laughing at these people. And that's a good one, I think, if you have watched it for over almost 50 years and still think it's funny. So I'm just filling in here. I can see that the glue isn't sticking really well to the tag because it was shiny, so I am adding some more glitter glue because I don't want it to lift. I want to make it nice and smooth. Just checking that it is, yeah, some here as well. And I believe this tag is not from 2024. I think it's from 2023, to be honest. And that is just horrible. that I have been hoarding things for so long, and it was in the bottom of the box, so I can, yeah. But now it's the time to actually use the stuff and move forward and throw things out. I cannot keep all those things. I will never use them anyway. There we go. We have a collageable side and a writable side, and let's punch a hole up here. Before I forget, I'm gonna use the crocodile. I'm just gonna feel where the hole was before and punch it. And now I want to put something on here to make it a bit decorated, and I just this caught my eye. This is one of the old scraps. I collected these when I was a kid, and this one broke when I took it out of an album. I think I'm just gonna plop her here. She's so pretty, and maybe I think I want a piece of doily or something behind her. Don't I have a doily here somewhere? Yes, I think I saw one. Yes, here it is. So I think I'm going to something like it, but that's really cute. Easy, quick, yeah, my favorite kind of craft. So I am going to use my Prit stick for this because it's a bit more sticky. And I'm going to just dab it on the doily and plop it down. Ooh. And using my paper towel because I don't want to get this on my fingers, like so. And then I can use my scissors to cut off the rest. This will not be thrown out because it will be used somewhere else. This little piece I will throw out, and I have my little bowl here that I throw my trash in. Let's just see. Yeah, I like that, and that's nice, easy, quick, and using up stuff that people will probably throw out, but not me. And yeah, that's one type done. I might take this up to my sewing machine and sew around it, and maybe put an eyelet and some ribbon as well. But so far this is a good base, and I'm gonna put it to the side and say that it is finished. Let's do this one. It has a square shape. I want to start by rounding the edges a bit, and then we have to think about what to put on this to make it because a bit more pretty, because this is, of course, it's a collage or fake collage on top of it, but I do not like it, or I like it but I want something more. Let's put another piece of floral on top of it, shall we? I have some little swatches. Maybe I can put some swatches on here as well. Let's tear a few off. I also just want to use 3. This is also a fun thing to do with paper you have over, like paper scraps. You can make swatches on them and use them in your collaging. I'm just enhancing the squares a bit with my Pentel Energel pen, just to make it stand out a bit. Maybe I can do something like that. And I also have some 4 cellophane tape I can use. Does it need a doily? When I have one, I could put that up there. let's do it. I like it. I like it. Let's just tear this page off because it's so glued on. And this is gonna get thrown out. I have stopped saving all my glue pages because they are, if I did, I would have glue pages everywhere. But it's another way to use up all the book pages you have. Because when I make a journal, and most of the time when I make a journal, I use a book cover to make the cover of my new journal. And that means that the inside of the book is getting gutted and torn out, and I don't throw it out. If I do not, some of them are so nice, and if they're old, like 1800s or something, I'm just gonna ink this a bit. I will save it and use it as pages in my journals. Or early 1900s, or really good quality or lovely pages, I will save it. But if it's like this was a pocketbook, and or not hardback, but soft cover. What's it called? Pocket? In Sweden it's called pocketbook. I lost it, but yeah, and then I use it to glue on or collage on or something. I think I want to put that underneath instead, all the way down there, and like that, yes. And that will make, they will be used up or used again before I throw them out, these pages. And I can also use them for packaging sometimes, shred them or wrap things in if they're big, or collage with if they're old and fragile. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's nice. Yeah. So that's one way to use book pages. You can also use them to make cool pockets. I have so many ideas. But do not throw them out. Unless they are highly inappropriate, because then you can throw them out. Yay. So this was a fun collage, I think, but I don't know if it's, done. I'm going to use some of my, this is cellophane tape that I have dyed with my alcohol inks, just to make it a bit more look like vintage cellophane tape. And then I rolled it up on roll, and I keep it in my tape dispenser. Really cool. Nice idea. There you go. Cute. I think that is done as well. Let me just check how we are for time. 18 minutes. We have time for at least one more. I have stuff to do today, so I don't have time to sit all day, unfortunately. These videos tend to go a bit long, but because I have a problem with finishing things. Just getting a sip of water. I can see that this is not square. I want to square this up a bit. And I think I want to tear it, not cut it. If I can. Kind of. No. Well, cut it then. Yeah, we have a very overcast, rainy, dull day today, so I cannot sit too long because there is not much light left. And I think I'm going to fold this. So my idea is to fold it the other way. This will be an over the page pocket with journaling space. And how it works is like this. This is the page. You plop it on the page. This will be glued down on 3 sides. I will make a notch, I will decorate this, and then on the other side this will be decorated, and when you flip it out you can journal on the back. I love doing these kind of things. So and I love using in my journals as well, because they are very versatile and fun. So let's find something to put on here. Should I do a collage? Should I do an entire page or something? I'm just looking over here in my huge pile of stuff. Maybe I can use some of this paper. This was also used to wrap something in. I am just thinking and flipping through my stuff. Here's some, no, that's too fragile. Let me just pause and see what I can find. Give me a second. Yes, I'm back. I found some French book page. And I am going to plop that on here, and that will be the collage side. So I am going to glue on this and then plop this down. Let me see. And then I'm going to use my Tombow mono glue stick because it's good for bigger surfaces and I can add lots of it. And I think I am going to use my art glitter glue around the edges to start with, actually, because it can lift at the edges when the pages are a bit glossy like this. And just run this around the edges, like especially in the corners. And I'm sorry if I'm out of frame. I just realized, I hope I haven't filmed this entire thing out of frame, because then I will have no film to show today. There will be no more daylight in a little bit. Oh, why can't I get the pin in the glue? I am struggling. There it is. Yes, so I am just going to let's tear this off. Oh, that's rag paper. Lovely. Nice and old. And let's tear it off up here as well. And this will not be thrown out. I will use it in other collages. There we have it. And we have the right side there, so I want to fold it like this. So here is the pocket. So I will actually cut this a tiny bit, and I will punch a hole, but I will a thumb notch, but I will wait until it's dried. And I also want to do something here. I want to add something. And for this, I think I'm gonna go with my, just gonna shut the glue, Timmy thingies, Timmy Holtz. I have these big boxes with different ephemera. We have snippets. We have the layers, I think these are called, a bit thicker and shiny. And we have botanicals, and I also have people somewhere. Maybe I should get the people as well. Here they are. So let's see what we want to do. So we have two pieces to decorate. We have the pocket and we have the flip. And I want the flip to have rounded edges as well. And I am thinking, because I seldom use the when you have several people, I think I want to do that. If I can find one that is not too big. Why is everybody sitting down? Can you let me know? Way too white. I am just auditioning people here. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something I like today. Men drinking beer, why not? Oh, there are too many, unfortunately, because I really like those. So I only have the big people and the little itty bitty people left. I used up so many of these, but those can work. And I also, why not add some flowers as well? Something flowery. Once again, just auditioning, seeing what I can find. I want something up in the corner, I think. Oh, this is cute. No. Sometimes it's hard to see which direction these are supposed to go. Maybe I should just find something else. No, I do not want the glossy ones. What do I want? I am just thinking that I might do something else than the people. That would be quite, and maybe a label or something. That's something. That's one option. because I really want this to show as well. It's so nice. Oops. Things are falling out of my little box. Ready-made clothing. This is the part that takes the longest. I just realized, the decorating. I have too much to choose from. Maybe I should do like make a little box ahead of time, and that is what I had to do use that day, so I don't have this much to choose from because it takes too long time. That could be an option. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yes, 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 yes. Get rid of him and his kids, even though they are absolutely lovely. Let's do... Oh, we have to do that one as well. Do I have something that is tall and narrow in here, do you think? Tall and narrow. Or have I used things? This must be painful to watch. I wish I had something interesting to talk about. Let's start with this. Gluing it down because I'm I'm sure that I want this. I'm just doing a little bit of inking on the edges here, and I am using scorched timber, which I absolutely love. It's dark, yes, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It's more grayish in tone than British Photo, which I find a bit yellow, and the Gather Twigs, which I use sometimes, I find it to be quite greenish. So I am going to plop this down, and I am using Arch Glitter Glue because I want it to really stick. And I just had an idea that I think I'm going to do. Let me just see if I can get this glued down as well. Quite big, but who cares? I love this rose. I have been hoarding it for too long. I should have been using it, but I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And let's plop it like that. And I'm going to use some paper towel to get rid of the excess glue and press it down so that it really sticks. And let me see how this looks. Gorgeous. My idea I had, which I will not do, I can see now. The idea I had was to punch that hole and to put a little ribbon in it, and you can use the ribbon to lift the journal space, but I don't think I will do that. So let's do this side now. What do I want there? Maybe I should just... No. I have another little flower here. Let's just see how much... That could actually be good. And a little label. Let's punch the hole now. And I'm just eyeballing the middle of this. Oops. There, about there, I think. There we go. Perfect. And let's just use the bone folder to really flatten that fold a bit. Could use this flower and maybe a little label or two, or some of these little mini snippets from Mr. Timmy Holtz. Because they seldom get used. Let me see what I have. Something like that maybe. Or that label could be on top of something here maybe. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. Cute. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Once again, using the glitter glue. Handle with care. And a bit of ink. This one needs a bit of ink. This seems to be copy paper, really thin. I wonder where I got it. So I don't think I want to use the art glitter glue with that one. I think I want to use glue stick. Otherwise, there's a risk that the glue will go through and make ugly shapes. There we go. And let's plop it. Little label. There we go. Perfect. I'm quite happy with that. Sometimes it just fall into place, and I just I have a thinking here. Do I want to use the book cover as a little label? No, I don't. I don't. I might add something when I put it in a journal. Like a whale tail tab or something. Let's do a little revisit to what we made today. The first thing I did was this little tag with old scraps on it. Victorian scraps, I think they're called. Then I made this journaling card. Like that. I might sew around these. Then I made this little flippy pocket thingy. So this is the flip where you can journal on the back. Could do a label somewhere. No. And this is the pocket. So that will go on a page. So that is it for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be back next Wednesday with more Use It to Lose It, and probably in the weekend with either some flip throughs of all my UFOs, unfinished objects that I have finished before New Year's, or with a craft with me with my big journal. So have a great rest of your week, everybody. Bye for now.